Good day, this is Natasha from Sakura Art. Today I am going to have a quick flip through of a new journal that I've made for a friend. One of my friends, they are going to travel through Ireland, and it's also a part of a thank you gift that I made for her. So so I'm just going to show you a flip through of this travel journal. So usually you have your travel journal in a leather bound, but I decided this time to make it almost like a junk journal, to make it a hardcover. I was just thinking to do something else for her. So anyway, so let's start with the journal. So I made the journal out of recycle boxes again, and then I use crinkle paper or crinkle paper, tissue paper, to have that leather look. I always love the leather look, and I also love more to have like a vintage look towards it, or old book look. Anyway, so I did this. So I also use tissue paper that I paint black, and then black and brown, and then I put quick crack on to have that old look, and then I use a metallic color paint to just paint it over to bring out that cracks and to bring out the leather look. Okay, sorry if you hear any background sounds. It's still day. Anyway, so I put also on a map of Ireland that I just cut and paste, and then I mortgage it on the journal. And then I put travel journal on. So the Mod Podge is for the just to keep it safe, and not to let if let's say the weather water drips on it, so it doesn't actually hurt the journal. So usually when we do our junk journals, we do binding, and this time I decided I'm not going to do a binding, just to have an easy access. So when I'm going to open it, I will show you. So I did the leather binding that I put, and I only put 2 signatures binding in, and I use leather, and with eyelets that I pressed in, and then here to close the journal, I also use an eyelet that I paint, and when I cover it with the with the tissue paper, I just covered it with the tissue paper just to have a more flawless type of look almost in the journal. And then I do the binding for the strings or the charms. I only put 2 charms on, so she can do her own ones when she is there in Ireland. So I just put the scissor on for one of the charms, and then she loves the African art, so I put in the African woman charm, face charm. So that's it. So I put a few strings on, so she can actually do her own charms, and if she finds something in there when they're going to visit, she can just put it on, or if there's something that she wants to put on by herself. So for my close or for my binding to close my book, I use a elastic band that I actually put it in the inside, and I close it in the inside. So, and I put a charm on, so she can also put on her own charm, or whatever she wants. You can take it off. Anyway, so just to easy access, there's enough how do you call, can you say, how can you say it? Sorry, I'm speaking Afrikaans again. There is enough spring to the elastic. Anyway, to have the journal a little bit thicker. And then let's start. So I only put in 3 signatures, and because it's a travel journal, what I've done is she can still take out her one signature if she's going for the day out and she knows she's going to use this signature. Then she doesn't need to go with the whole journal to wherever she's going. She only can take the one signature. So I put the elastic or the binding like that, so she can actually take in her signatures. And then this one, I just put in a loose elastic for her, or a loose signature that she can actually put it in, or she can just have the normal way of doing it. I'm just gonna do it like that. So let's start with the beginning. The inside, I cover the inside of the cover. I cover it with scrapbooking paper, and then I also paint over the corners and the sides. And then I made one pocket, and inside the pocket I have like just a scrapbooking paper or scrapbook paper that I made a tag out of it, and I put in this journal belongs to, where she can put in her own name or whatever information that she wants to, she can put it on. And then at the back I put, if this it's found, please return to, so in case the journal get lost, they can just send it back to her in South Africa. Anyway, so yeah, so I put that in, and yeah, just like a tag, so everybody can see this belongs to her, and whatever she wants to put on, she can put it on also. So I always start my travel journals with a map, or not a map, like a compass, to say, okay, just to make, oh, this is a travel journal. I just copy a picture that I found on Pinterest that I actually found, and as I really like this one, and I cut it out and I paste it on the first signature. So this signature, so as you can see, there's no color to it, so I want to leave for her things to do, because yeah, so she can just make it her own, so she can paint it if she wants to color it in, whatever she wants to do here, she can do it by herself. And then I just put north, east, south and west. I put it in. Oh yeah, what I wanted to say, this I use that transfer stickers, so I just use transfer stickers to put that in. Usually I will actually write itself down, but I really like the look of the stickers on it, so yeah, that's it. Okay, and the first page here, usually I put in some post-it, so when I'm going to give it to her, she can just understand where must what go. So yeah, she can put information, whatever she wants to, she can put it in here. And then the travel plans, so usually when I do the travel plans, I will put a calendar, but she is going to do it by herself. So she's going to put a calendar here to say, okay, we're traveling from that time to that time, and this is what we're going to do. So I put on my postage, I put place and calendar, of plans and calendar. She can also put her ticket information or whatever she needs to put. She can put it on the first pages. Then I use, so this paper is paper that I dyed with coffee. And then because I know she loves the coffee, so I wanted to incorporate coffee, and it also smells like coffee. Sorry, I think you just saw my head now, but yeah, so I leave the space open, and then I put a map on from Ireland, so you can see, okay, we can do this here, we can do that there, and different things that you can do, or what they can do when they go to Ireland. And then so more space for her to do a journal, and then here I put in a checklist, so her packing list, everything that I want to take with them, she can just write it down by herself. Then here I just, for decorations, I use a little bit, a few things. So I put in just an eyelet with a print out a picture that says storage label, and then I use an old journal that I used to have as a child. I still have some of that paper, so I put it in so she can just journal there, and then I put in a to-do list. If there's something that they want to do, they can just put in their own list. Okay, let me just take this one out, because there you go. And then it's just a few papers. I made some pockets that I use out of a old passport, a vintage passport, and then I just make a pocket with a tag. And because I put in a few examples ways that you can do a pocket, she can just make her own pockets now. So I put in a pocket and a tag, as I said, and I just decorate it with stickers and seals or stamps, and then washi tape. And this is more journal paper, and she's also an artist, so I put some artist paper in for her. Just decorate, and then I put in a print out picture of Dublin. Just a cartoon illustration of a few things that is in Dublin. Yeah, as you can see, here's another pocket with a small paper in, or a scrapbooking paper, and this is for the first signature. Yeah, I put at the end of the signature, I put in a pocket with journal cards, so she can use the cards for journal. The second one is the signature. The second signature is the one that's loose, that she can just you know, do it by herself. So I put in the first pocket, I put some washi tape for her. Then there's another picture of Dublin, and just some stickers to decorate, but you can do it, yeah. And then I use a paper where you can journal further on with washi tape. And then more journal here. I have different types of paper in. Here's a photo. You can maybe paste a photo, or like use it as a pocket. You can do it by, yeah, that you can just do whatever she feels like doing. Here's another pocket with a few journal papers in, and I've put some post-its there that she can just rip off and write. If she wants to journal on it, she can journal on it. So yeah, here is what you call this, an envelope, or a pocket envelope that I use as a pocket. Inside I have a few goodies for her that she can just use for journaling, some journal cards, and then some pictures. And I use washi tape to make it, to open and close it. There's another sticker, some decorated paper, scrapbooking paper, and journal cards. And the third one, so like I said, this journal only have 3 signatures in. So this one is, I made her some sand tags. So the sand tags is wherever she's going to visit. Let's say she's going to Belfast, she can just put glue on and put it in the sand, so she have a little bit sand. Or if they are going, let's say, to one of the places that's got beaches, then she just can paste glue on and put it in the sand, so she can say, oh, I've got a little bit sand of Belfast, or wherever she's going. Okay, and then I put the date and the place. So she can make her own sand tags, and then she also can just paste the sand tags in the way that she wants to do it in her journal. Or she can also use the sand tags as flower tags, where she take flowers and she just press it and paste it inside her journal. So this one is also a pocket that I made. Put the paper clip on. I use an envelope that some goodies, some journal cards that you can journal on. I pasted this side of the page, and then I put more place for her to journal on the envelope, and I use washi tape just to secure it a little bit more, as you can journal on inside here. I just want to close it with a paper clip. Then on the other side I use glue, and then I just secure it more with washi tape. So this washi tape that's got like small tickets on, and she also got that in her washi tape samples that I gave her. And yeah, I put down places for her to visit, so she can just write, okay, we want to visit here, we want to visit there, and she can just put it on for herself. More journal space. There's a lot of empty pages, so the empty pages is for her to put in her own things. Then I use a picture of an envelope as a pocket, and I put some journal paper in for her that she can use. Yeah, I use journal paper that I put an eyelet on, so just different ways of papers to journal on. Yeah, I actually put some of the small papers in, and I use my stapler, and I stapler it on the page so she can journal like that. So as you can see, here, small journal space. And then also I put in a goodie bag. Inside the goodie bag there's more journal cards in, more pictures that she can actually, and I think I put like almost like small print out pictures, tickets, and I think it's doilies that's also inside that you can use to journal on. And there is a different type of pocket with some note cards in. And at the end of the signature I put in like a stamp of Ireland. So yeah, just to say, okay, we went to Ireland. And then that is for the signatures. And at the end, like the beginning, I use a pocket. The end I also put in on the cover a pocket, and inside is just a letter that I write her, how to journal, and all the things that you actually can put inside her journal. And then just a note to say, okay, you're gonna need this and this and this for you're gonna need pipe, you're gonna need glue, you're gonna need your water paint, the brushes, and etc and etc. So as you can see here, I've got like a knot. This is for the binding. Yeah, so I knotted there, so if it's a little bit too loose, she can just tie it up again. And let me just put this one back. So this is for the flip through of the journal. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me just close here. And yeah, and I hope she's going to use this and she's going to have lots of fun. Anyway, enjoy your day further, and have a wonderful time. Thank you for watching my video.